Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected brothers and sisters, I hope you're all well and enjoying the month of December 2014. It's nearly over. Today's the 19th of December and it's been quite a long time since we made a video, so I thought we'd update you before the year ends, inshallah ta'ala. First and foremost, we want to talk about our latest trip. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy to say that mid-November, myself and Maulana Faik from here, and Maulana Imran, and we had a group of brothers from South Africa, and they're from an organization called Friends of Al-Imdad, Friends of Al-Imdad organization. And Maulana Muhammad Mutala, Ahmed from Durban, Maulana Abdullah Johan, Suhail and Ahmed, two youngsters, they all came from Durban. They came especially to Albania, and mashallah, they spent 3 days with us in Albania. And the idea behind this trip was to show the brothers from South Africa all the projects which Rahman Mercy are doing in Elbasan and around Elbasan in Albania. With Allah's blessing, Allah's fazl and karam, mashallah, we were very, very happy, especially with the madrasa projects, the masajid projects, the yatim. Well, to be honest, we are happy with all the projects, alhamdulillah. And we're hoping with Allah's will and inshallah, these brothers, inshallah, with Maulana and his group, inshallah, will assist us in Albania, inshallah ta'ala. And the whole idea is to get more and more assist from other organizations so we can do a lot more work in Albania. Because the truth is, Rahman Mercy has been there for 15-16 years now, and they're doing good work, alhamdulillah, with Allah's blessing. But there's so much work to be done. It's like a drop in the ocean. To be quite honest, it's a drop in the ocean. There are villages and towns and cities where people are still unaware of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as our European neighbours, it's our duty to help them as much as we can. So we thought on our own, Rahman Mercy, we can do, but we can't do enough. So by bringing other organizations, bringing other people over, and they're seeing the importance of the work and how much the work needs to be done. So alhamdulillah, they came over, they saw it, and I would really like to thank them from the bottom of my heart, Maulana and his team of Friends of Imdad. They were a great company, mashallah, great fun, great joy. Spent 3 great days together, alhamdulillah. And hopefully this won't be the last trip. This is the first, inshallah, of many trips for them to come into Albania, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So what I would like to say is a big jazakallah khair to them. And we had a great time. Obviously they saw the academy as well, and they saw all our projects, inshallah, and we're hoping and making dua to Allah ta'ala that will come again and they'll assist us in further projects and future projects, i.e. especially the madrasa. So that's the latest. Secondly, the Rahma Academy, alhamdulillah, it's running really well and fine, alhamdulillah. All projects in Albania and Kosovo are going nice and smooth and steady, alhamdulillah. Like I said, we're now working in Kosovo, we're working in Albania, working in Serbia, working in Bosnia. So we have slightly spread our wings a little bit with the intentions of maybe going into Macedonia as well, maybe into Montenegro, maybe into Croatia in the future. The whole idea is to spread our wings right throughout the Balkans, inshallah, and focus in that one particular area. Yes, we are helping out in Gaza as well, I've been 200 orphans, but our main focus, and 99.9% of our focus, especially in the Balkans, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Right, like I said, today is the 19th of December, then in 5 days time, it's Christmas time, yes. It's Christmas, and it's a time of the year when obviously we live in England, where many people celebrate Christmas. And it's because it's their religion and they believe it's a day of celebration. So obviously they celebrate Christmas, and we can say all we can say is good luck to them, to be quite honest. But for us Muslims, what is our duty and what is our responsibility? As Muslims, first of all, I think we should respect their religion. We should respect their view and opinion that this is their religion. Although, is it correct for them to even for Christians, is it right for them to celebrate Christmas? Is it about the birth of Isa or about Prophet Jesus? That itself is up for debate. But however, we're not talking about that at the moment. We're talking about, as Muslims, what is our responsibility? Our responsibility is obviously to respect our neighbours, respect Christians, let them celebrate, let them be happy. It's their occasion, and they think it's their auspicious and their holy occasion, so they have a great time together, get together. It's a bit like our Eid day, where we get together on Eid day as a family, and we eat and drink and gifts and new clothes, etc, etc. So they have their own beliefs as well, and like I said, mubarak to them and good luck to them, to be quite honest. But do we celebrate Christmas? No. As Muslims, Allah has given us 2 days of celebrations in the year. One is Eid al-Fitr and one is Eid al-Adha. So I think it's very, very important for all of us that we celebrate our days. What Allah has given to us, we follow that. And what other religions, we alhamdulillah, we respect them. We don't take part in it. We don't take part in the Christmas functions or Christmas parties, nothing of the sort. We refrain from that because this is not the way of Islam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum." Whoever you imitate, you'll be raised with those people on the day of Qiyamah. Like I said, we respect their views, we respect their practice, but we don't take part in it ourselves. Allah has given us our. Let me give you an example on Eid Day. Do you get any Christians celebrating Eid? Do you get any Hindus celebrating Eid? Do you get any atheists celebrating Eid Day? No, they don't celebrate. They respect our Eid Day because they say, okay, it's Muslims' Day, Eid Day, and good luck to them. In the same way, we respect their Christmas Day. No problem at all. It's their day of celebration. What I think is important at the time, because as children who go to school, is to explain to our children and our family about the life of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. Who is Isa alayhi salam, where he was born, because we have this myth and we have this understanding that Isa alayhi salam, how he grew up, and according to Christian belief and our Muslim belief, Son of God, Prophet of God, we need to explain all of that. What happened to him in the end, his life, about Hazrat Maryam alayhi salatu wassalam, how he was raised up, how he spoke when he was a child, when he was a baby. We need to all explain this to our children. It's important to get the right and the correct understanding. Because obviously they go to school, they have Christmas carols, our kids sing all sorts of things, but it's very, very important we paint the right picture and tell them the right story about Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. I know many years ago, Maulana Salim Sahib, he came up with a book on the life of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. It's a very small, thin book in English, but it's very, very beneficial if you can maybe pick that up from the academy or go on the internet and get some authentic book, good book, reliable book on the life of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, and tell our children, explain to our family about Isa alayhi salam, how great he was, how brilliant he was, how fantastic he was, about his mother Hazrat Maryam alayhi salatu wasalam. So these things are very, very important. Like I said, we don't celebrate Christmas. Now obviously we might have Christian neighbours who might give us a Christmas card, who might give us a Christmas present. Take it. There's no harm in it. Yes, obviously if it's whiskey and wine, obviously then there's nothing we can do about it. Sometimes I give you a box of chocolates, some biscuits, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But like I said, we respect them, but we don't celebrate Christmas ourselves. That's my second point. Then 5-6 days later, once Christmas is over, and then we have New Year's Day. Now, prior to the countdown on New Year's Eve, it's like people gather in town centres, town square, and they're waiting and looking at a big club, looking at Big Ben, and looking at the city clock, town clock, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and it's everybody knows, every single person knows about New Year's Eve, and the year 2015 is coming. What we as Muslims we need to do, again, we don't take part. Okay, New Year celebration is not a religious celebration. That's one thing. It's nothing to do with religion. It's just something about the old year is ending and the new year is starting. What we do, brothers and sisters, we need to reflect as Muslims. Okay, we need to reflect as Muslims that this year 2014, what have I done this year? Really, what have I done this year? How close have I got to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Oh, how far have I moved away from Allah ta'ala? How close I've gone to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? How far I've gone from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What has this year been for me? What have I done this year, in the year 2014? Am I making my akhirat, or am I spoiling my akhirat? Am I closer to my Rasul, or am I further away from my Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? We need to ask ourselves a question. It's no use going out in the streets and jumping and singing, and there's fireworks and there's music, and everybody's celebrating and shouting and screaming. Okay, that's people, that's their way of showing it, but that's not our way. That's not the Muslim way. We're supposed to sit in the musalla and make dua to Allah, Ya Allah, and my life, 1 year of my life has gone, Ya Allah, I'm coming closer to you. I'm coming closer to my grave, and one day I'm going to have to give accounts of all my life each year. 2012, 13, 14, 15, until our dying day, we're going to have to give hisab to it. So brothers, inshallah, our day of celebration will come, inshallah. And that is, inshallah, when we get a book in our right hand, inshallah, then we can celebrate in Jannah as much as we want, inshallah, with our family and friends, and we can rejoice and eat and drink and jump, whatever we want to do, but that's for the hereafter. Now, this moment is to make a bit of qurbani, is to make a bit of sacrifice, to crush our desires. Al-Qayyisu man dana nafsahu wa amal lima ba'da al-maut. Rasulullah says, the intelligent person is the person who controls the desire and makes tayari and preparation for the hereafter. This is what we have to do. And my brothers and sisters, you know, you talk about New Year's resolution. Why not make a New Year's resolution? An Islamic New Year's resolution. Inshallah, 2015, I will not miss my salah. In 2015, I'll sit down every single day, read 10 minutes Quran every single day, 50 minutes Quran every day. In 2015, I'll do my tasbihat. I'll read Durood Sharif. In 2015, I'm not going to backbite about anybody. In 2015, I'm not going to lie. In 2015, I'm going to lower my gaze. In 2015, I'm going to become a true servant of Allah and a true wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make a resolution. Sit down. Everybody's New Year's resolution. Why not make an Islamic one, inshallah? Set yourself a target. Set yourself a target. This is what I want to do in this year of 2015. And make a solid and a firm intention, inshallah. And make this coming year the best year of our life, inshallah. Make this the best year of our life. In the sense, brothers and sisters, if we can taste the love of Allah, and if we can get the muhabbat of Allah in our heart, Hadith Qudsi, in wajadtani, wajadta kulla shay. Oh my servant, if you've got me, you've got absolutely everything. So if we can make an effort, and don't let shaitan make us feel down. All the gunas we might have done this year, in the year 2014, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِي الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Don't lose hope in Allah Ta'ala's mercy. Shaitan will remind us, you watched TV, you did zina, you did this, you were drinking alcohol, you took drugs, you went town, you went clubbing, you went nightclub, you did this. All the gunas will remind you. Doesn't matter. One tawbah wipes out every single thing. One tawbah wipes every single thing. So tawbah over this year, inshallah, over our life so far, and a full and a great intention, inshallah, that 2015 is going to be the best year of our lives, inshallah. I request all of you to make dua for us. And I'm just wanted to say that one last thing. In this last 2-3 months in Leicester, if you look, janaza upon janaza, every single day, if not 1 or 2 janazas, go to the Qabristan, brothers and sisters, you'll see the Qabristan being filled up. Who's next? Me? You? Allah knows best. We have to prepare ourselves for the hereafter. That's why I say, please prepare yourselves, inshallah. Our rejoicing and our happiness will be here in the after. Make dua for rahmah, mercy, satis as well, inshallah. Just remind you that when we say end of the year, the new calendars are also ready. The 2015 calendars are ready, mashallah. So if you want a copy, come and pick it up in the rahmah, mercy. It's totally free of charge. We've got a new pens as well with the calendars of 2015. Pick up the new pens as well. Inshallah, it'll be very, very nice. Lovely pens, lovely calendars. Make dua for us, make dua for all our staff, Maulana Faik, Hafiz Subhan, Maulana Hassan, Umar as well, and the whole Rahmah Mercy team, inshallah. May Allah Ta'ala makes 2015 a very, very good year for us as well. We can do a lot of work of deen. May Allah give us ikhlas in what we are doing, in sincerity in what we are doing. For His sole pleasure, Allah give us unity, Allah make us one. And whenever our time is, may Allah Ta'ala give all of us husn khatimah. Request you for lots of du'as. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.